Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 39 of Let's Platinum Evoland Legendary Edition. Alright, what's this thing? Oh, what a cute little critter. Maybe we should free it. I don't think that's such a good idea. Pretty sure it's a reference to Metroid. It looks like... I don't think it's Mother Brain, but it definitely looks like something from Metroid. I played Metroid a little bit, but man, it was a tough game. What in the world is that ghastly thing? Looks like a giant slimy brain. It must be the result of an experiment gone terribly wrong. I just hope this isn't a horror movie because then we're all gone as only the hero survives. That kind of thing. Alright, here we go. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Hang on. Apparently those metal creatures have decided to protect it. Metal creatures? What are you talking about? Alright, so here's what I like to do. I actually like to combo the main target, right? And then basically just like use all my buffs, right? So use Velvet to like buff everyone with Armor, Frost, and Booster. Use Fina to heal and cast Confusion, and then just keep wailing on the main boss, because the thing is, you only have to kill the main boss. It's got a fair amount of HP. Maybe I should have healed, but okay, that was good. I think I made the right choice. Fina. Oh, especially because she can get, a booster right now. Now, the good thing is as well, if you use Kuro to just keep attacking the main thing, you don't even have to think about, like, timing your attacks, because remember the floor is electrified. Because Kuro is standing where he is, as soon as you press X, he'll just attack straight ahead. They do this attack, which is quite powerful. Velvet. But as long as you stay healed, it's okay. No, not combo. Attack. Who's next? Booster on Kuro. Haven't I done a booster on Kuro? Guess not. Nice. And obviously with Confusion, they can almost kill themselves. So yeah, they get a lot of attacks, but just defeating the main. I generally don't do this. I'm generally the kind of guy that attacks. I make sure that everything is dead, one by one. But I can't remember if it was on my practice, like my first practice or second practice. But I was just like, hey, I think actually let me use Armor Frost. I think if you just attack the main guy, it actually works out better. Especially the timing of. So I'm gonna charge now because Fina charge I don't think gives you any extra MP or whatever, but at least she can use her special attack. And she really needs to heal soon. I'm getting a little bit unlucky with the attacks. Booster on who hasn't got it? Fina. Slash. Nice, I killed something. Yes, I won. There we go. You see 34,000 damage? That doesn't make any sense. You don't even do anywhere near that amount of damage throughout the whole game. Ah. Could it be a trope to crazy damage numbers? Because I don't think I've actually said this, but this game actually reminds me a lot of Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 3 in particular. 2 as well, but 3 massively. 3 is they're all so good. All the Legacy of Goku. The first one I guess is I watched it recently and I was like, oh man, that's I didn't realize how bad it was, but 2 and 3 are excellent games. Okay, what does this say? July 16, 949. Subject X is resisting more effectively than expected. Her power has visibly diminished, and the energy thus removed, is now stored within the weapon. I will loosen my grasp on her in order to question her. End recording. Okay. I've since finished the game, by the way. I forgot to mention that. It was pretty good. The story is really good. It's quite confusing, but it's good. So that's what the weapon is. It's energy, pure energy, taken from whoever Subject X is. We haven't found Professor Jiro, But he sure didn't seem very nice. Why would he do such a thing? I don't know, but maybe he had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to protect something or someone. Protect someone? I don't know if that really justifies such a risk. When you love someone, you do all you can to protect them. When you love someone. And you, Fina, who would you protect? Kuro! He's protected me ever since we met from all kinds of things, so I'd like to be able to return the favor. But for that to happen, he'd have to be in danger. Best not wish for something like that. That's true. With all this traveling back and forth in time, I'm starting to mix up cause and effect. That's a perfect, yeah. Wow. The world was so much simpler before. Everything had a beginning and an end. You couldn't change what had happened. You could only regret things. I wonder what will happen when we finally destroy that weapon. What will become of the future you visited? All the people who lived there. I'm especially worried about Menos. He's still there, stuck in a time that's not his own. What will happen to him? Menos, Prince of Demonia. I still struggle to believe you actually met him. Do you realize that thousands of pages were written attempting to explain his disappearance? I would have loved to meet him. Now, how do we destroy this thing? There has to be a way. Everybody freeze! Oh god. Alright, well, I guess they didn't die. Damn. If you thought you got rid of us, think again, cause we are... the Imperial Special Forces! Oh yeah! Give it up, you're surrounded. And this time you actually are. You'll have to beat us to get away. Don't give them any ideas. Personally, I don't want to face them one bit. They look pretty darn strong. Give it up without resisting. What do we do? Want to give them a beating? Look at Kuro's stance. Kuro, are you alright? Oh yeah, if you have epilepsy, look away. This happens a few times in the game. My head hurts bad. Kuro. I remember that weapon. I have to... That's really cool, actually. This part is so cool. Kuro, no. Don't. Weapon 001 activated. Annihilation imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Imagine if the robot's had a speech impediment. Kuro, why did you do that? Everything will be destroyed because of you. Forgive me, Fina. This voice in my head. Who are you? It's all over. No, we're all gonna die. For the life of me, I cannot remember what happens next. So this is as much a surprise for me as it is for you. Well, at least for the first few seconds when I say something else. The end. No, it's just the beginning. I got healed. Dual personality. Mom? That you? Actually, I love this. This is so good. Ready? There now. Just relax. You've been asleep for almost 9 hours now. I had a horrible nightmare. I dreamed I went back in time. It was terrible. Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1049. 1049? What an amazing Back to the Future reference. Hey! Who are you? You're not my mom. Her name. It's been a while since I needed it. You can call me Ceres. Ceres? I have a feeling we've met before. I was just a young girl. And here's the famous Kuro, reunited again after all this time. You know Kuro? Then maybe you can help him. Help him? I already have. When we first met, you helped me escape from the Imperial Guards. I aided you in kind by saving you from the weapon's explosion. The weapon? It's horrible. The great disaster did happen. We were supposed to prevent it. But Kuro... Not everyone can escape their destiny. Yeah, so Ceres, we helped her in the past at the beginning of the game, the little girl that ran away from the Imperial Guards, and then we got knocked out by Dolkin and went to the prison. That's who we're looking at. Fina? Where are we? The weapon. It exploded and then... Velvet, you're okay. What a relief. The weapon blew up, and then Ceres saved us. I think she brought us to the future. The future? Since we're traveling through time, I'd rather be at the time of the Magi. Ceres, is that your name? You seem unique, neither human nor demon. Ah, okay. My father was a demon, my mother a human. Well, I think so. My memories are all blurred. Pretty sure blurred is spelled with 2 R's. Amazing. I don't think there's ever been a case like yours before. You truly are unique. Let me examine you. Velvet? Sarah saved us from the explosion. You should really be thanking her. Sorry, I'm fascinated by mysteries and anything out of the ordinary. Hey, speaking of mysteries... Kuro, he's awake. Kuro, are you okay? Got your wits back? About what happened in the weapon room. We don't need to discuss that. Kuro never wanted it to happen, and it's not his fault. We just have to use another megalith to go back to before that moment and stop the weapon from exploding. Great idea. However, that might create a space-time paradox. I'm not sure what will happen then. Well, it's our only shot. Sadly, it's not possible. Megaliths were designed specifically to prevent that sort of thing. If you return now to what is your present, you'll always arrive after the weapon is triggered. No, that can't be. My village, my family. May I ask how you know this? Only the ancient Magi know how the megaliths operated. I don't know. I have memories, and sometimes I see things that are yet to come. For the megaliths, I know it won't work. How fascinating. It's possible your heritage bestowed you with abilities no one has ever seen. So I guess because she's a demon, part demon and part human, she has abilities that no one else has. As for the weapon, there is another way. Really? Oh, you're awesome, Ceres. It won't be that easy, but with the Magi Key, we can indeed accomplish this feat. The Magi Key? One of the 3 legendary Magi artifacts? You know where it is? 3 legendary Magi artifacts? It's rather complicated. The Magi created the key as a kind of safety. It was supposed to remove something from the fabric of time, but it was far too dangerous. So they broke it and gave each fragment to a leader of their time. For a long time, I've been looking for these fragments. I think I know where they are. Oops, did I skip one? I may have skipped one. But I will need your help to gather them. My thumb just kind of double tapped. So that's it. I never thought that time itself could be changed. Well, not before meeting Kuro and Fina. So if we use the Magi Key to remove the weapon from time, it will have never existed, and it will never have been activated. Exactly. That's perfect. Let's go find those Magi Key pieces and wipe out that heinous weapon once and for all. I do hope the consequences aren't worse yet. Ooh, yay, I have control again. Kuro, I have memories of you as well. I think we share something. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this, it's important. You got a control terminal, a system that looks super technologically advanced. Well, I guess if the year is 1049 and that is a Super Nintendo controller which came out in 1980 something, then yeah, it's about 900 and something years too early. This item allows you to journey through the ages. With it, you can activate the megaliths. Use it to find all the fragments. I will open a pathway for you all. Cool. Kuro, you'd like to know about the pieces of the Magi Key? No, that's okay. Indeed, you'll have to gather them all. I wish I could join you, but I must return to me. Return to me if you seek to know more about the fragments. Alright, cool. So you can't do anything here. This is the, like, well, I guess the Android 16's chamber, the Red Ribbon Army thing. I wonder, I only realized now, I wonder if this red... Beam me up, Scotty! Star Trek reference. I wonder if that red portal is supposed to be a reference to the red portal at the end of the I can't remember what it's called, the ruins of Saradnak from the first game, because it looks really similar. I've only just noticed that. Alright, so we're now in the future, and like the weapon has exploded, and basically everything's destroyed. But we're going to do a whole bunch of things, and I need to be very careful about what I do here because, well, not careful so much, but I just need to make sure. So let me try and do this first. I wonder... let's try this. I'm gonna go here to the left. Go to the Pyramid of the Prophet. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to verse. There's a player here that we can battle at cards. Now the problem is, so yeah, we can enter there. The problem is that I'm actually not 100% sure if I can beat him at this stage, because I'm doing things a little bit out of order with my guide, but we're going to try. It's this guy here. Ready for a game of cards? Yes. Should be able to win. It just depends on what draw I get. Okay, well I got Reno, but even if I get rid of the rat and the other mushroom, I can't summon it. So I'm going to summon this one. So on my notes it says that the best way to fight this guy is to really just go for it. Like, if I get powerful cards, just keep attacking. Don't worry about defense too much. Okay, that's a really annoying draw that he got there, but things are still okay. Oh wait, that's good, yeah. Definitely use your programmer art card. It's very powerful. Alright, we have a chance. Let's see, I can pretty much work out if I can win or not. That's a good move, that's an annoying move, and that's an even more annoying move, but I just need someone with a ranged attack of 1 and I can win. Yes, perfect. Awesome, I won. Haha. Brilliant. Really, really good. Alright, awesome. I actually had something else to do before doing this, but I realized this would be better to do first. We got C4PO. So obviously a reference to Star Wars with C3PO. C4PO was the card that he played in the first round. It's a 4 for a 2/5 with with First Strike, yeah. So it's a decent card, actually. It's a good addition to our deck. Okay, let me just see. Yep. Okay, the next thing we want to do, well, actually, we're out of time, but yeah, this is actually one of my favorite parts, because I'll quickly explain before we finish up here, but so I kind of, like, the last part of my guide was a little bit all over the place, because I didn't do everything in the way that I wanted to do it, and I thought I can just take my time and rearrange things when I get to this point in the game. And so this is the point in the game where you can actually go to a whole bunch of different places, and I sort of came up with a decent route, so I'm just going to move things around as I go, and I'll just make sure to take my time and think through it carefully, and I should have something cohesive. It's off to a good start now, so I'm glad that that's working. But for right now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 39 of Let's Platinum Evoland Legendary Edition. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.